This morning, you had the opportunity to learn from a well-known painter and illustrator right here in northern Michigan.
Artist Charles Murphy will be teaching Watercolor Adventures at Twisted Fish Gallery in Antrim County.
7 and 4's Alyssa Heron joins us live from Elk Rapids to tell us more about this limited time opportunity. Good morning to you, Alyssa.
Good morning, Brennan and Melissa. I am inside of the Twisted Fish Gallery right here in Elk Rapids. Joining me is artist and instructor Charles Murphy. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Alyssa. Nice to be here.
Yes. You know, first of all, just tell me, how did you get your inspiration to paint and here in northern Michigan specifically?
Well, here in northern Michigan specifically, coming off a summer on Cape Cod, the little seacoast villages, the nautical activity, and then coming up here to do an art fair at the college and going around to Leland, Sutton Spade, Northport, et cetera, and seeing the kind of imagery I was just exposed to, I thought, wow, this is terrific. It's absolutely dynamite in terms of a visual surrounding, and it's fresh water.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You were just saying a minute ago, no sharks.
No
so
sharks.
That's a good thing. But you know, what class are you offering right now?
This is called Watercolor Adventures here at the Twisted Fish, and it's for the 5 Thursdays in April from 9:30 until 12.
Okay, and do you have to be experienced to come here?
No,
or
we have exercises that are tailored to suit beginning, intermediate, as well as advanced students.
Okay, so we're going to run over a few of the techniques. You have some examples right here.
Yeah.
And I'll try to hold them up and show them a little bit, but I want you to describe what we're seeing.
Okay, the first one we're looking at, this is watercolor painted underneath plastic wrap, otherwise known as cling wrap, saran wrap, et cetera, et cetera. And what a person does is pre-wet a sheet of paper, lays down some loose color on a sketch, lays the plastic wrap down, and then inserts color underneath and then manipulates the surface to get these faceted textures.
All right.
The second one this is actually an illustration from a children's book, Chickadees at Night, and it is painted through tissue paper, a craft tissue that's a good stiff tissue that is very absorbent, and the tissue paper is laid over a wetted page, and then the paint is pushed through the tissue paper, and you can see the rock texture on it that it creates.
Okay, and then
the third one is an example of what a person can do with cheesecloth. So same idea, wet the paper, set the cheesecloth down, push the color through the cheesecloth.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. And you know, these all put in, it's such a simple little technique, but it puts in so much detail.
Exactly.
So thank you for joining us this morning. And coming up at 6:30, Charles is actually going to put my artistic skills to the test, and we're going to run over a little example that they have. But once again, all of this information and more will be on our website at UpNorthLive.com. Reporting live in Antrim County, Alyssa Heron, 7 and 4 News.
Thanks a lot,
fun.
Alyssa. I could definitely use some painting pointers.
I could too. I've never
Yeah.
had that artistic ability or, you know, that talent that a lot of people have, and so I'm envious of people like him who could just do that, and they look beautiful, but I'm sure not easy to do.
Right. The only artwork my mom hung up was from kindergarten because it was acceptable
Well,
not to
of
paint well.
course,
It hasn't really
yes.
advanced since then, so.
And I'm sure she still has it.
I think she does, yeah. So we'll check in with Alyssa coming up a little later.
Yeah.
Plus, 7 and 4's Alyssa Heron is live at Twisted Fish Gallery in Antrim County. She'll tell us where we can learn how to paint with northern Michigan artist Charles Murphy. It's 6:22. You're waking up with 7 and 4 News today.
Joining us again is Charles Murphy. He's a well-known northern Michigan artist and instructor, and today we are talking about an upcoming class that you have. So kind of tell me the name of that and what you're offering.
The name of this class is Watercolor Adventures, and is designed for beginners, intermediates, and advanced students. So all of the exercises that we have in this class are designed to accommodate all those levels.
Okay, and you know, you're running over a few different techniques in it, and I want to show these.
Okay,
So
the
tell
first
me.
one that you have in your hand is done with plastic wrap. So the paint is applied before the plastic wrap, and then the plastic wrap is manipulated to get that sort of factors or fissures and faceting on the surface. The second one that you have there is painting through craft tissue paper, and so the color is pushed through the tissue paper to get those rocky textures.
All right,
And the third one is cheesecloth, painting through cheesecloth, allowing the cheesecloth to dry and lifting it, and you see the resultant texture.
Absolutely, and it puts so much detail
It
into
sure
all
does.
of these paintings.
Yeah.
So I want you to kind of walk me through what we're going to do right here.
Okay, what we're going to do is we have a preliminary sketch that I've started to work on. This shows an intermediate stage of the painting, and this shows a finished stage of the painting. So
Okay.
I pre-mixed, you can go ahead and grab that brush.
All right.
I pre-mixed some color that we're going to start in. You can start in from that corner and come in toward the image.
All
and
right.
So Once you start with the color, you can reload the brush with a little water
Okay.
and start to spread that around.
Okay. And you know, anybody can do this. We were talking earlier and I was nervous because I said I have very shaky hands.
Well, that'll
And-
just add to your stylistic approach.
Okay. So do you paint every day as an artist?
Whenever possible. Some days I have to have a left brain day because I'm a full-time artist, and so there are those tasks that require spending time away from the painting studio.
Absolutely. And not only is this fun to do, but it's also pretty therapeutic. And you were saying
Most
that.
definitely. Winston Churchill had a great quote, said, "The painter while painting forgets the world." And I see that all the time with people that are at work, and they go, "Oh, is it time to leave already? I've been here for 2 hours."
Oh, yeah. And, well, speaking about that, we're running out of time, so I want you to mention once again what are the times of the classes and what days are they?
All 5 Thursdays in April, 9:30 in the morning until 12 noon.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Sure
And
thing.
all of this information will be on our website at UpNorthLive.com. Reporting live in Antrim County, Alyssa Heron, 7 and 4 News.
And again, if you want more information, Twisted Fish Galleries in Antrim County. I've passed it several times when I drive through Antrim County, so I guess now I have a reason to maybe stop in, check it out.
Yeah, get some helpful tips.
Yes.
Definitely if you're into painting or want to get into it. So thanks a lot, Alyssa, for that live report. For now.